it's sad that they couldn't figure that out, man. Because a lot of times things like that happen. You know what I mean? And people don't be willing to man their relationships or sit down and talk about it, man. And then it's unfortunate because life's so short, man. Somebody goes some. I think about that. I got a couple friends, man, that I don't that we kind of just grew apart. We don't speak like that. And every time something happened, somebody died, I'll be thinking like maybe I should make that phone call, right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's like, you know what? Every situation don't need that. It's okay for me. I feel like it's okay if we didn't grow apart, and it's okay. Like I don't have no ill feelings towards you. I wish the best for you. We don't necessarily got to speak and everything and talk. Because in my heart is mended. You know what I mean? Right. So I don't necessarily gotta. We just grew because sometimes you grow apart from people.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of can't say that because in your heart it might be mended, but you don't know how it affected them.
I was just finna say that.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to have that conversation, that's your choice whether you want to or not. But they could be affected too, in a different way.
Well, why they ain't want?
It's all ego and pride, man. It's all
why they don't want it? Why they ain't made the phone call?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a lot. It's also it's like I'm tired of being. I'm always the one to reach out and make that.
You
gotta
stop feeling like that, man.
Yeah,
because you can be that person. They can look up to you for being that person.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't want to be that person.
Hey, man,
that you are in this world to people.
Exactly. Like God could have made you, that person for this specific reason.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So don't look at it that way. Like I always got to do this. Cool. That's your purpose in life.
But a lot of times I'll do that, and then it's like, and then I still might not get a reply back, or I do that, and then the next time something happens, and it's like they waiting on me to do it again. How many times am I gonna be like, all right, like,
I mean,
our friendship, you better do it all the time.
You still, you still gotta kind of like figure out when is your point of breaking point. Like, all right, I'm cool.
Right, because everybody, I'm only human too. Shit, you know what I mean. So
sometimes you got to see what they bring to your life. Is it cool being apart from them?
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like certain times because I value friendships, and if I call you my friend, you're my friend. That's why I do reach out, and then when I feel like people don't do it on their end, then I feel like okay, well maybe my friend they don't. It's not reciprocated. They don't feel like how I feel about the friendship. They don't value me how I value them. So
I mean, I still think about it like that too. Like say, because we had a conversation about that the other day when when I was telling you about how remember the time where I was telling you how I invited you and Brina to the Christmas thing, and I was telling you like. I think I was staying in Gardena at the time, and we was sitting in your truck, and we was just like sitting in it and chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? It just comes to the point to where sometimes you just got to speak up,
right?
And I mean, and if that person really genuine, then they will understand,
right?
That okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, that like that pride stuff will kill you, man. It's like straight up. Definitely. Like it'll kill any relationship.
But that's what you're supposed to do. If you feel a way about something, you're not just supposed to just suppress that and hold it in. You supposed because if that's your true friend, you're supposed to speak up and bring it up and talk, and that's that person should be understanding about it. I mean, so
and then when you was telling me about how like you been going through your own stuff and with the family and everything, I know that stuff get hectic, so it's like it's for that other person to realize, what I'm saying, they also going through something too. So you got to be considerate.
If you never make that, if you never reach out, and if you never would have spoke, you would have never knew.
That's what I'm saying.
We never had that conversation.
That's why I'm saying it works. But
it goes both ways.
But that's important, being considerate.
Yeah.
Like you ain't the only one in this situation, and you ain't the only one that might be going through something. So.
Exactly.
But that's every case though, because I mean, everybody's going through something. I mean, when I say everybody, so it's like it's always good just to be considerate of everybody's feelings and understanding what their life is at each point in time. Because at one day you might be feeling on top of the world, and the next day you're like, what the fuck happened?
But it's just all about an understanding, man, and seeing where both of y'all come from.
Respect, consideration, and understanding.
You gotta be mature. Everybody gotta be mature.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with somebody that just can't see, you gotta
Yeah,
step
you
back.
gotta back
You gotta
up.
back up.
You gotta back
Because
up.
you may be at a different place in your life than they are at
Yeah.
theirs.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the reason why it's like, okay, you're not where I am right now.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
fine. It's fine. Like, you know, it's okay. And I've learned to accept that and learn to live with it. At times it'd be kind of hard, especially when there's certain people that you really, you know, consider.
That's
you know,
in every relationship though. That's romantic or you know
Right.
what I'm saying, consensual, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's in every